rise. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. The District Court of the 4th Judicial District of the state of Minnesota is now in session. The Honorable Toddrick Barnette presiding.
Good morning. On behalf of all the judges and judicial officers of the 4th Judicial District, I welcome you to this special court session and thank you for attending. I wish we could all be in person to celebrate the lives of your loved ones, family members, and friends. Please accept this memorial as an extension of our appreciation for all of their contributions. That they have made to the legal community. We are sorry for your loss and we wish you peace. May this memorial service bring you comfort. For the invocation, Assistant Chief Judge Carrie Meyer.
Good morning. Please join me in prayer. Merciful God, we welcome your presence with us today as we remember the attorneys who passed in 2019. We ask for your peace to fill those gathered here and to comfort those who mourn the loss of their loved ones. We thank you for guiding the speakers as they prepared their remarks and the people who wrote personal memorials. Their efforts will be remembered long after this event concludes. We ask you to open our hearts so each person here will be inspired by the lives of those we honor today. We ask for your wisdom and discernment as we hear and read about their personal and professional accomplishments. We know you brought each of us here today for a reason. Please make that purpose known to us. We thank you for these people we remember today. Colleagues who served and mentored, legal leaders who paved professional paths, and family members whose legacies are not just in their contributions to the law, but most importantly, in the people they loved, those who missed them every day. May we reflect on our profession as we sit here today. May we acknowledge our role to help people who are in conflict while maintaining our professionalism. Let us heed your call to work together in harmony, even when there is honest disagreement. May we honor you as we remember those who left us. Amen.
Thank you, Judge Meyer. I want to thank all of the Hennepin County judges and other state court judges for attending today's memorial service. Also, thank you to the appellate court judges and Supreme Court justices, as well as the federal court judges and dignitaries in attendance. At this time, I would like to introduce Esteban Rivera, the 2020-2021 Hennepin County Bar Association President.
And now I'm going to have the privilege to announce the names of the people who are going to be memorialized. The first person is Glenn Robert Ehlers, Milton H. Hicks, John Philip Borger, Melvin Mel Burstein, John R. Pat Carroll, Mary K. Ellingen, Charles Barth Fagery, Thomas D. Feinberg, Paul Fogelberg, the Honorable Charles Jacob Frisch, John Michael Giblin, Raymond Alfred Heck, John Lawrence Heim, Patricia E. Heiserling, Ronald Berger Hempstead, Daniel W. Homestead, David Benjamin Kitrosser, John A. Cocker, D. Kenneth Lindgren, David Allen Limbeck, Richard S. Rick Little, Thomas G. Lockhart, Richard H. Magnuson, Ronald Eugene Martel, Bear G. Mackasey, Laura Haberstock Miles, Noel P. Muller, Byron Don Barney Olson, Thomas Patrick O'Meara, Stuart R. Perry, the Honorable Stephen E. Rao, Earl D. Reeland, Leroy Mitchell Rice, Richard B. Riley, Sherry L. Roth, Robert Bob Smith, Wheeler Smith, James Jim Styling, Linda Ann Sparks Taylor, Arthur Edward Weisberg, Burton G. Weisberg, Nicholas Evan Westman, John Anton Einby, Charles Bucky Sulzer Zimmerman. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Rivera. At this time, I would like to introduce Jeff Bell, the 2019-2020 Hennepin County Bar Association President.
Thank you, Judge. Good morning, and may it please the court. We gather today to celebrate the lives of our friends, relatives, and colleagues who we lost in 2019. They are deeply missed by all of us. Their spirits live on in our memories and the stories we tell about the lives they lived. Lawyers play a key role in our society. Whether we work in transactional law or litigation, we all in one way or another serve an important role. We help people get through difficult situations or times in their lives. It doesn't matter whether we're working for people, companies, nonprofits, or government. We are all helping people navigate challenging issues. We are often serving this role in the most difficult times people face. The lawyers we remember today helped countless individuals and organizations move through the hurdles presented by modern life. Those of us who lived with them or worked with them know how difficult it can be to assume the burden of everyone else's stress. But that is what we do. We take on stress and try to help our clients work through it. The lawyers we remember today have had an incredible impact on all of our lives. They've been there for their friends and families. They've been there for the organizations they were part of, the clients they represented, and their communities. Some of these lawyers touched all of us by serving as judges, professors, commissioners, and even a chair of the Metropolitan Transit Commission. One served 3 terms in the Minnesota legislature. The decisions they made during their service had a dramatic effect on the lives of our fellow Minnesotans. Lawyers are always sought out to be members of boards of directors in both the nonprofit and for-profit world. Almost every decision a board makes is influenced in some way by legal issues. These lawyers were no exception. They served on a variety of boards, including the National Labor Relations Board, religious boards, and even the University of Minnesota Board of Regents. Because of their training, lawyers are very effective advocates for important public causes. The attorneys we remember today played key roles in advocating for human rights, the environment, equality for people with disabilities, feminism, eliminating race discrimination, support for pro se litigants, and the First Amendment. One of these lawyers helped convince Congress to appropriate $200 million to fight pulmonary fibrosis. The creation of new organizations and buildings cannot be done without creative and effective legal work. The lawyers we remember today played key roles in the building of Target Center, Canterbury Park, Wayzata High School, and the creation of the Minneapolis Children's Hospital. Several of these lawyers were trailblazers for female attorneys. Some were the only female lawyers or partners in their firms. They broke ground for the advancement of others. Many of these lawyers were involved in sports. Many were avid hunters. Some were golfers. One was in a golf league for 50 years. Another had 2 holes in one, and another took pride in arriving at the golf course by 6 a.m. on most days. One lawyer's family was named the National United States Tennis Association Family of the Year. Another won gold and silver medals in international tennis competition. Another loved jogging, even when it was 20 below zero. And another competed in their first mountain bike race at the age of 70. Many of these lawyers had a major impact in their areas of practice. One was the general counsel for the Federal Reserve Bank. Another was a founding member of the American College of Construction Lawyers. Some protected patent rights around the world, and another went from general counsel to president of the company. One general counsel for a railroad even wrote books about the railroads. Some of these lawyers followed their unique passions. One loved the Glee Club. One took a $3 ticket all the way to the Minnesota Supreme Court. One was a pilot who took pride in attending all of their grandchild's events. One wrote 2 historical fiction novels. One was a life master bridge player. One even served as Goldie Gopher. Practicing law can also be an opportunity to live the American dream. One of the lawyers we remember went from making $60 per month as a messenger in a law firm to being asked years later, after becoming a lawyer at that firm, to open their Washington office. Even though the practice can be so stressful at times, most lawyers love the practice of law and the ability to help people. One lawyer was asked what he loved about the practice of law. His answer: everything. We will miss these talented and caring attorneys. We will miss their legal talent. We will miss the way they cared about their friends and families. We will miss the contributions they made to our community, and we will miss how they just made our lives better. They have left us, but their spirits remain. They are with us in the memories we have. They are with us in the stories we tell about them. They are with us in the way they made us change our lives in some ways for the better. Let us all commit to emulate these fine lawyers we remember today. We honor them by continuing to help others with the unique talents that lawyers have. We honor them by trying to be as good as they were. They may have left us, but they are not forgotten. I conclude my remarks by reading a poem written a century ago by Mary Elizabeth Fry. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glint on snow. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Tom Nelson to give the memorial address. For several years, Tom has served on the Hennepin County Bar Association Bar Memorial Committee, including his service as chair. Along the way, Tom served as president of the HCBA, and he just finished serving as president of the Minnesota State Bar Association. He is a partner at the Stinson Law Firm, previously known here in Minnesota as Leonard Street and Dinard, and he is a good friend of mine. Tom.
Thank you, Jeff. Good morning, and may it please the court. Each and every one of us, when we wake in the morning, expect, or we assume, or sometimes we trust and hope, and other times we worry or even pray, that those who make up the landscape of our lives, the skyline of our days, and even the very core of our being, family, friends, colleagues, and those we simply run into along the way, will be with us at the end of the day. And then, sadly, sometimes they are not. With our sunset comes a loss, a void, an empty space in our hours and our hearts. Sometimes it happens suddenly, even tragically, and to our great shock. Other times, it happens after long times of care and prayer. No matter when, it seems too soon. Then we try to fill the void, at least a bit and as best as we can. We reach out and others reach toward us. With memories, the gift from those we have lost, and stories, the gift we are blessed to share with each other. That is what this morning is about. A chance to get together, to remember and to honor, a chance to once again share a story or two, a chance to recognize our sorrow, but nevertheless peek through the tears, maybe crack a smile, and maybe even share a laugh, with and amongst friends and family, and even with some who are unknown to us personally, but who are here because we are remembering lawyers and we are a community. As best as I can tell, mornings like this one, where we mourn as a profession, are unique among the professions. Others do not do this. We do. It is a special occasion, and it reflects well on our chosen and special profession. So what does one say on a day such as today? The question is a reminder of how honored I am to be asked and how humbled I am by the task. I offer but a few thoughts, all in the context, of course, of being so very sorry for your and for our loss. First of all, I marvel at the mystery of it all. I remember so well when my mom, a person of gentle, devout, and lucky faith, toward the end of her days, so wished that she could tell her mom and dad a story or two. No doubt about her family and children and grandchildren, or about the daily miracles of nature and the seasons. She wondered wistfully, where did they go? She had her beliefs, of course, but we still don't and really can't know. But it's good to imagine. We would gaze at a photograph or read a handwritten letter from long ago, trying to travel through time, trying to be with them and trying to be there again. And yes, they and we were somehow there. I do have one image to share, and I don't know from where. I imagine standing on some shore, watching a ship of white and wind-filled sails, leaving shore, heading west toward the sunset, toward the evening's horizon, toward the mystery. With those of us left behind facing west and watching her sail away, saying with both joy and tears, there she goes. And then somewhere, somehow, others are standing on the other side of the mystery, on their own shore facing east, watching the sails approach, first as a white dot on the horizon, and then more and more full-sailed, watching, wondering, and eventually shouting with cheers of welcome, here she comes. It's a helpful image for me, and who knows, maybe it's so. How, after all, can our loved ones no longer be? That's the mystery. One of my favorite quotes is helpful to me, even if it's not a full answer. When you have someone in your heart, they are never gone. And when you bring them to your mind, whether awake or in your dreams, they will come to you. That for me is the wonder of the mystery. Second, I'm reminded of gratitude. When my dad passed away, which seems still like yesterday, his last words were literally, thank you. He was a grateful man, carrying in his wallet a small photograph of a warplane attacking but not sinking his aircraft carrier in the Pacific blue of World War II. A constant reminder of how lucky he had been and how precious were his days. His only regret, as best as we could tell, was that upon passing, he might miss something. No doubt about his family, but also the daily news and the history being made. All of which is a reminder of how precious is our time and how filled our days can be with moments of gratitude and grace. Time is, after all, a gift, given to us, but also given by us. Turning the old saying around a bit, there is no present like the time. For some of us, of course, simple arithmetic reminds us that we have more yesterdays than tomorrows. That may be true for all of us, though. We really don't know, do we? So while there's time, however fleeting, let's plant a few seeds for trees under whose shade we might never sit. Let's let go of a regret or two while remembering their lessons and heeding their messages. And let's create fewer regrets from here on out. Even in the midst of being so very busy, let's find time to pass along a kind remark or pause with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back. If we forget, or if we wait to do that until later, it may turn out to be too late. Today's printed memories and memorials, which you will receive, will now stay with us in a shared way, always in this honorable court's archives, and for a while on our coffee tables and reception room tables, and on our shelves, and in our desk, and in our dresser drawers. They will be with us, and we will remember. That's what we do, and for that we are grateful. Of course, on occasion, our memories will come upon us by surprise. They'll catch us off guard. We will hear a laugh or catch a glance, see a smile, smell a smell, notice a stride, or maybe even spot a cardinal at dusk. For a fleeting moment, we will remember when. Such mystic chords of memory are so very precious. There is peace in them, a certain calmness, a certain joy. They are part of our humanity. So now, with stories and memories, and with tears amidst smiles, we will carry on. We will carry their hearts in our hearts, creating new memories and stories of our own making. Stories to be shared and enjoyed one day in the future, when we too become one with the stars. Thank you so very much, and be safe and well.
May it please the court, on behalf of the Hennepin County Bar Association, the staff, and the Bar Memorial Committee, it is my honor to move the court to accept into its archives this memorial booklet. Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes, counsel, you may approach. Thank you on behalf of the 4th Judicial District Court. I accept this booklet into the court records.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is a testament to the lives of our colleagues who have passed away and their many contributions to our profession and the community. Their families, colleagues, and friends will hopefully find renewed gratitude and appreciation for the men and women we remember today. And to the audience, I just want to let you know that the families and the memorial authors will each receive a copy of this booklet in the mail in the next few weeks. All others who'd like to request a copy should contact the Hennepin County Bar Association. Sheila on staff will be glad to help out. And you can reach Sheila by phone at 612-752-6615. Again, Sheila Johnson, 612-752-6615. And the electronic version of this booklet will also be posted starting today on the Hennepin County Bar Association website. Thanks.
Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for making this memorial service a success. The slide presentation will run again when court is adjourned. Also, this memorial program will be available this afternoon on YouTube. Have a great day. We appreciate your attendance. Court is adjourned.